Many people like to do watercolor painting because they're simple. Most people already know what I use. I'm going to show you the color I'm using. The Winsor yellow, Winsor red, and the Winsor blue green shade. Sometimes I use a present blue. So only these three colors should be able to mix for any color that you need for watercolor painting. So you can bring the three colors with you and two brushes. I want to show you my brushes here. The flat brush, 1 inch, should be good enough for the small size painting. This brush is taking care of all the big shapes, taking care of the bigger relationship. And then I use this small calligraphy brush to finish the details. Today I'm going to paint this very interesting reference. This reference from Shannon Kelly McDonald. Thank you for letting us use a photo reference. Through this painting, I'm going to talk about how to capture the shapes when you're painting a watercolor. It will be very easy. Also, this week is our member exhibition reception. I'm going to have an important announcement at the end of this video, talk about our free portrait class. This YouTube channel is all about how to do watercolor painting and the easiest way with relaxations. If this is the first time here, please subscribe and turn on notifications. I'm going to use the small calligraphy brush to do the drawing. So I'm going to have her walking over here. I'm going to leave enough at the top over here. I have enough room for the cast the shadow. So I'm going to put a little mark over here. Very simple. And a little mark over here. There's a little mark over here. So this is her walking toward the left hand side, right? They're like this. If you think you just make a mistake, that's okay. You can very easily erase it by using water. Okay, this is the face, like that. That's good. And the top over here, probably you're going to need to erase it. Just use the water. Okay. Now I'm gonna also put a little shape for the catch the shadow. Would be right over here. That's easy. So put it over there. That's fine. Just think about the shape. All about shapes in this watercolor lesson. And I'm gonna show you how to do the bigger shape to smaller shape. Now first about the composition. So I'm gonna draw the catch the shadow in the background over here. And if you don't have this brush, if you want to have one, just go to enjoyingart store and they're waiting for you over there. Here you go. And coming on this side. If you feel a bit better to do that with graphite, that's just totally fine. And there's the body over here, like that. Thinking about the biggest connection, okay, not the small one. See how dark the color would be. I'm going to start right in here. See that? It's very simple. Maybe a little bit blue on the top over here too. Just put the color in when you have a large brush, and it just becomes so convenient because it forces you to think about big, not small. Okay, like that. That's good. Now coming down over here, I'm going to use very much the same color, but I can make it a little bit darker, like that. Just think about bigger connection. And now in the middle over here, I'm going to have a little bit blue, but still need to be dimmer, a little bit darker. So coming down a little bit more blue color, a little bit darker, as it coming down over here. Okay. When the color merge together, that's totally fine. Okay, now coming to the head wrapper, I need to be a little bit careful. Now I'm going to have the color a little bit darker, so hopefully this one time I already make it dark enough. So that's good. I'm going to come around the wrapper. See that? That's very easy. That's good. Now coming over here. That's good. I say that's actually very good. Okay. Right. Now I have enough white space. It's good. Now I'm going to actually can paint inside the face if you want to. Now on this side, also leave a little white space over here. A little skinny white space. Okay, like that. Coming over here. the arm actually darker, so I can paint on it. That's fine. Okay, I'm gonna get a little bit more blue color and a lot of warm and cool colors at the same time. I'm gonna have this a little bit darker like that, and in the middle over here I can come up a little bit, let the color come in. I'm gonna have the color a little bit darker, but a little bit more like a brownish. Just get a little yellow color and make it over here. I think this is a beautiful color, so I'm gonna just put it here. Okay, like that. And maybe a little bit blue like this. Okay, that's good. Come around the back over here. Now we're gonna complete the edge of the Y shape. I'm gonna coming down over here, take a look in the back like that. That's good. All right, I'm gonna have a little bit purplish feeling, so I'm gonna get a little bit blue, a little bit red on this side. Here you go. That's good. Looks nice. Just use the side of the large brush. The bottom flat space on the sidewalk, I'm gonna make it much darker, but also have a little bit red color right in here. Here you go. I'm gonna leave that little green space, leave it that over there a little bit later. And coming over here, take a look in the back. Okay, take a look at the shoes. That also need to be light like that, just painting around. Okay, that's good. Like this. Nice. At this point, I'm going to use a little the red shade blue color, French ultramarine blue or the Winsor blue red shade. I'm going to take this. Okay, loosen the color. That's good. Now I'm going to come in to the bottom over here for the catch the shadow area. I'm gonna have a little bit warmer. That's good. Gonna continue on that. I'm gonna end that little green color right over here. Using different part of this brush, you can very easy to control it. So now coming here too. So the whole leg over here, you can just paint it on it. So when you paint the big shape, just thinking about a big relationship connection. That's good enough. Now I'm gonna come in to use the calligraphy brush. I clean my flat brush first. Red shade, blue color. So I'm gonna have a little bit red. I'm gonna try to make it a little bit darker. So that's good. I'm gonna paint it in the shape of the catch the shadow. You can use this brush very easily, and also the point is very easy to control. And just press it down for a little bit bigger and lift it up for a little smaller. And like this. And looks like this is not just the red shade. I need to have a little bit green shade. I'm gonna have a little bit more. I'm gonna mix that, put it right inside the wet area. That's good. Like that. Ooh, really nice. Look at the shoes. Now I come back to give a little bit darker area, and I'm gonna mix this really dark color for the little deeper areas in the background. And here you go. I'm gonna have just the Winsor blue green shade with the red color. That is already very dark. So I'm gonna come in here, take a look. It's still wet, this is good. I want it to be a little bit wet. I'm gonna just use the side of this brush and make it a little bit random, easy. Like that. And come out on this side. Okay. Okay. This almost dry already. So come back over here, that's good. So sometimes you only need to use like a half of this brush. Sometimes you want to use only the corner. Sometimes you use the whole brush. Yes. More you use your tools, it just become more naturally. Okay, that's good. Like that. Lots of artists asking about how can I get away from painting tight? How can I painting really loosely? If you change your process, it may help you to loosen up by focusing on the bigger connection, the bigger relationship. Is the background dark enough? Is the background compared with the main object? What's the contrast supposed to be? And think about a bigger relationship, about the bigger shape. Now the bottom over here already dry, so what I want to do, I'm gonna give a little bit. This is perfect colors. You see, always looking for your mixing area. If you have the color that you are looking for, that's good. I make that a little bit dimmer. This brush is very, very soft, so you won't scratch the underneath color. So I'm gonna have this a little bit. I want to feel like the sun is a warmer color. I can start working into the main figure. I'm gonna use the calligraphy brush. So scatter red like this, but I don't want it to be too dark. So mix that into a little bit more water. Just do the light side on the back over here. So I'm gonna have a little bit water. Here you go, like that. That's good. As the skin color over here, very similar. Also looking for, yeah, on the baby's head, have a little light, but the rest it just, that's good. Like that. I can put some even darker color a little bit later, like this. I can soften the edge a little bit after. So that's the back over here, very much the same color. The arm over here in the sun. Okay, I can paint this color coming down over here, and we can make the darker color in the shadow. That's fine. And the hand right in here to the head wrapper. I'm gonna get some really, really bright blue color. I'm gonna take this a little bit. That's right over there. That smaller shape. Just looking for the smaller shape. This really beautiful color. Okay, right there. There. That's good. Now I'm gonna look at a little bit warmer blue color. Pick it over here, wrap around like that. That's good. A little bit coming up. That's smaller. So I gotta have a brush that really controllable. Okay, I want to make this, remove that a little bit. So you want some variety in the shape. This area have a little bit more orange color, so get a little bit more yellow. That's good. I'm gonna come in here. Let's take a look at the shape. Everything about shape. Now get a little bit more blue when it move a little bit higher. So when you look at the shape, look at the color, analyze it, think about the three primary colors. How much yellow, how much red, how much blue in there. So you have to get used to this kind of analytic process. The skirt have a little bit green. Not just think about the green, you have to think about how dark is that color. So I'm going to take this color, squint your eye, you can see how dark. I'm going to take this color right in here. Okay, that's good. Okay, I'm going to leave a little gap, the white shape on the side over here, like that. That's good. Right, and kind of paint around, looking at the white shape issue. Need to keep it white, like that. That's good. Coming here, I leave the area for other colors. So I'm coming on this side over here. I think this need to be darker. Get a little bit more blue color, mix it into it. That's easy. Like right over here. That's good. Like that. And here could be much darker. So like this. Here you go. That's good. I have that little shape over here, and also a little bit darker color right over here. And you can make sure you leave enough the white space. So I'm gonna have a little bit darker, a little bit like that, and have a little gap over here. That's nice. Paint into the face, a darker color on the front side of the body. I'm gonna take this color, just put the red color first. Take a look. Here you go. Right at the top over here. The nose over here. That's good. Paint it right over there. Coming down all the way here. Let's take a look. Yeah, a little bit lower over here. That's the chin. And come over here. That's good. And the neck. Trust yourself. You can do it. And then the back over here. That's good. Like that. And then I'm gonna switch to a little bit darker color. So I'm gonna get the blue color, mix it into it, so much darker. Now here you go. Now I'm gonna come back to the top over here again, and coming around. That's nice. You might be thinking about, where's the nose? So the nose just a little thick stick out. So this, you don't need to worry about that. I'm gonna have the color even darker. Have a little bit more blue mixed into it. It's just a little bit more cooler, a little bit neutral. Okay, now coming back here. And the middle of the face is pretty warm. Like that. Put the color in here. Mix right on the paper. And the bottom over here. And now come to the nose. Okay, take a look at the nose. Right in here. Okay, like that. And then the mouth. Like that. And then the lower lip. Okay, nice. And then, that's nice. I'm gonna just keep it like that. Maybe the chin come out a little bit. Okay. Yeah, probably good enough. Now I'm gonna add a little bit red color to the middle of the face. Here you go. The whole area is still pretty wet, so I need to push the color a little bit away. So push the color, lift up a little color. So again, add a little bit more red in here. Like that. That's nice. Okay. This is push the color in. And we can come back to do a little bit more touch on the face. And let's have a little bit, open up a little bit over here. You see how easy to control with this brush. Okay, now coming to the front, I'm going to dark color. So take this color, good enough. Take a look. Start over here, just think about the shape, don't think about the objects. Okay, coming over here. And the shoulder, just think about where is the shape start. How much the negative shape, the light shape, is going to keep it. Okay, move a little bit over here, like that. Nice. Right, I can add a little shape over here too, right at this point. A little dark shape like that. Okay, that's good. A little big shape over here. Just think about shape now, a little bit smaller shape. Smaller shape within the big shape. Okay, now coming down over here, I'm gonna take a look at the arm. Like this, here you go. And all the way coming down. Right here, I'm gonna refill a little bit darker color. The other hand, okay, right over here. Here you go. This hand right in here. Here you go. Like that. Shoulder of the finger over here. Like that. That's good. Now I'm going to paint it into the leg. And I'm going to come in over here. Like that. I'm going to have a little yellow. It looks like a little bit more orange color. And this area. Good. Like that. And I'm going to have a little bit. And take a look at the foot over here. The foot right in this area. So right over here. Okay, like that. That's good. Okay. So that's good. And then connect it. This is the coming down over here. That's good. A little bit, make a little bit brown color. And the bottom up to here. So I'm gonna also overlay a little bit yellow color right into this area. That's easy. Like that. And a little bit suggestions. That's nice. Okay. I'm gonna come back to give it even darker in the background. So here you go. And take this. That's good. And I'm gonna add a little bit darker color here. And the bottom of the door. And I'm gonna give a little bit darker like that. That's good. And also on the wall over here. Here you go. Now I can come back again to give you some suggestions for the texture of the wall. Like that. It's a little bit, give a little bit random, dynamic, easy. Okay. And now I'm gonna paint it into the leg. Okay. I'm gonna have the red color first. I'm gonna come in here and start coming down like this. Here you go. Moving over here. That's good. A little dark shape on the front over here, showing the suggestion for the toe, like that. That's nice. Okay, make it a little bit darker. Add a little blue color to it. Okay, that's good. And take a look at this leg. Okay, the front. That's good. Like that. And suggestions. And the shoes. This. Okay, now I'm gonna give a little bit red color to showing the transition. Okay, like that. That's good. So, all right. At the bottom, I'm gonna have a little bit cool color. Here you go. That's good enough. Okay, now I'm gonna come back over here to do a few lines. One is a little bit lighter. Actually, I'm gonna shade it the whole area first. It's not white. Shade it first. After it dries, I can come back to draw the line. It's not right now. Okay, over here I'm gonna have a little bit green color. Here you go. And you fill it in that, showing that's the skirt. Continue. Okay, that's nice. I'm gonna have a little bit details, show a little turn. Okay, that's nice fold. Okay, that's good. Now also get a little bit transitional colors. We'll just put it in the middle over here, showing it actually turn over like that. That's good. Now the suggestion separation, the back, the skin, and the clothing. I'm gonna have this a little bit softer. Oh, now we come into the wrapper. And here you go. Little suggestions like that. Okay. Like this. Here you go. Okay. Now looks good. Looks nice. And a wrapper, maybe a little bit details, a little texture like that. Here you go. Okay, that's nice. Okay, I am gonna have a little bit brick, broke it a little bit, a little brick like that. That's a little bit good. And okay, I'm gonna get a little bit deeper details into the baby area and the head. I'm gonna have some a little bit small separation right over here. I see this a little bit more clear suggestions. Okay, that's the shadow side. Okay, that's good. And on the top over here, give a little line. That's good. Coming in the front over here now. Like this. Nice. Okay, that's nice. Like that. And a little bit darker. Okay, showing that's the front of the body. And let's see, give a little bit suggestions, a little bit details at the front over here. Okay, I'm gonna have this color overlay over here one more time, like this. Okay. Okay, now we have some showing something at the front. I'm gonna have a little bit lighter color, like that. Okay, that's good. A little bit more. So a little knot. Okay, that's good. I'm gonna come back with the large brush, clear up a little bit underneath the foot. Okay, that's very easy to lift up with this brush. See that? Successful. Now I'm gonna make this a little bit smaller, shorter. It's very easy. Now look at the door. I want it to be darker, so I'm gonna have a little bit more blue right over here. You see that? Just put it on. And also now I can wrap around here. I have a little bit beautiful blue color. I'm going to spray some dust thinning. So I'm gonna use this toothbrush. I'm gonna mix this color together. Maybe a little red. Okay, that's good. That's the color I want. Okay, now what I want is just have a little bit. And now this painting is finished. Now you see, making a watercolor painting loosely is very easy as long as you focus on capturing the shapes. Here's the big news. This Saturday and Sunday, October 10 and 11, is the receptions of our Enjoying Art member exhibition. I'm going to invite you to join our Zoom painting together of a portrait painting before 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's just go to enjoyingart.com. On the right hand side, you see the member exhibition. Click on that, will bring you inside the exhibitions. You can see our members' paintings. At the top of the page, you're going to see the photo reference. You can download and click on the link to join me in a portrait painting together section. Afterward, get your chance to win some prizes. The prizes that include my calligraphy brush, free future classes, So give yourself a reminder. This Saturday, October 10, you are going to be with me in a painting together section.